I think this is a thing that I really struggle to get across to people back in the UK, just how big Chinese, the big cities in China are. They're massive and they're very populated, because in China you have this thing where there's a lot of high-rise apartment blocks.
Yeah.
So even if you took the place I'm in, if you took every apartment and built it as a house like is in the UK,
it'd be like its own city.
It'd be like its own city, because so many people live in such a small area because they built up rather than flat.
Yeah, I think we should actually do a video about this. We've had conversations before about the benefits to the way they build housing here, because in where I'm from in England, they don't really do like complexes as such. They will have some, but it's kind of rare. It's more like houses, and there'll be a random apartment block. But here in China, it's very much like you have your own complex. They call it garden in China. And it might house 10 or 12 apartment blocks. And there's a gated security entrance. And it helps in a business sense quite a lot, especially in terms of like delivery guys, because they can just keep coming back to the same place, and you can just lots of little convenient things. There's a lot of servicemen who can just go to one complex, and that's where they'll work for their career, or they might get sent to a different area.
That's right. But and you'll have you'll always have a sort of few shops and restaurants around them, because there's so many people in that one complex. It's enough business for the restaurants and shops. And that's something you just don't get in England. Where I lived before, it was like a 10 or 15 minute drive to the nearest store to buy anything. Whereas here, within leaving your sort of apartment complex, within 2 minutes walk, there'll be a stores and restaurants and facilities.
My place just blows my mind. Like, I can barely think of anything that I need to buy that isn't within 60 seconds walk of my apartment. It's like I've got a convenience store here, and I've got a shop just around there. I've got a pharmacy there. And these shops are designed to just fit every need of the community that you're in.
That's really
so
cool.
I can literally go in there with anything. And I'm like, have you got second, the black screen again? Sorry, we'll keep disappearing on you. We're not. I think it's something to do with the VPN, but it's too late to fix that now. So in the future, we'll get that fixed. But
it's just some technical issues that you just sometimes can't help when you're live streaming.
Yeah, what I was saying anyway is, but you get the gist of it. You can pretty much get anything. It's super accessible here, and I hate the word because it's used so often here, but it's super convenient.
It really is.
To just do anything really quickly, and that's one of the reasons.
Combine that with the electronic payment here and stuff is just so easy.
Oh yeah, just yesterday. I haven't got a dustpan and brush. I thought about it, and I was back in my apartment within 5 minutes with a dustpan and brush. And I'm thinking like, that was just so easy, and it cost me about 20 yuan.
Well, I like to have a coffee in the morning. I've got my own coffee machine, and I grind my coffee and make my coffee. And then sometimes I get up, it might be 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh no, I've got no milk. If I've got no milk in the UK, it'd be, I got to get dressed, I got to jump in the car, I got to drive 15 minutes there, go to the supermarket, get the milk, bring it back. It's
at least half an hour.
At least half an hour, maybe an hour in total. Here, I can get on an app. Within 10 seconds, I've ordered milk. 20 minutes later, there's a guy at my door with 1 carton of milk. And it's cost me maybe, actually I use the Alibaba supermarket. The name just slips my mind. But the first delivery you have every day is free. So I can get 1 carton of milk delivered. It cost me like 11 yuan, which is about £1. And I haven't even had to pay any delivery on it. And it's like...
And this goes back to what we were saying before. They're bringing so many things to this apartment block where they make the money on the other things as well. Right, yeah. So it doesn't cost them any more.
They're not just delivering one person's order. They might be delivering 6 or 7 people's order because there's that many people use these services, you know. So it's really great.
The one that gets me, I know we're hammering, we'll get to these super chats, I do apologize, but the one that I'll never forget, and we are hammering this point home, but I was just sat in my friend's apartment and there was a store downstairs, right? Literally, it would have taken us a minute to get there, but we were so lazy, we couldn't be bothered to go down and get the beers. So we ordered the beers up to the apartment. 15, 20 minutes later, a guy comes up with a crate of beers at no extra cost. It's like, oh, wow. It is really, really good. But in turn, it does make you kind of lazy if you take advantage of it too much.
It does, yeah.
That brings us to the end of the excerpt from the 90-minute show that we did on the weekend. Hopefully you did enjoy. China is an incredibly convenient place to live, especially in the first-tier cities. This and all the other shows that we've ever taken part in live are now behind our paywall on Patreon on the lowest tier, which is only $5. You know, it's the price of a Starbucks each month, and it goes a massively long way to supporting our channel. So if you do wish to pledge over there, you will get all of the live shows advertisement free, as well as other exclusive content. The link is down in the description. Hope to see you over there, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.